What happens when the undisputed emperor of the automotive world, a name synonymous with silent, effortless power, looks at the untamed wilderness and says, "Mine"? It creates a paradox, a masterpiece of contradiction. It's a fortress of solitude that fears no road, a handcrafted work of art that laughs in the face of blizzards and sandstorms. This isn't just another SUV, this is a statement. This is the 2025 Rolls-Royce Cullinan. To understand this machine, you must first understand the monumental gamble it represented and the incredible history behind the name on its grille. The year was 1904 in Manchester, England. Two visionaries met: Charles Rolls, an aristocratic pioneer aviator, and car dealer Henry Royce, a brilliant detail-obsessed electrical engineer from a humble background. Rolls had the vision and the clientele. Royce had the genius. Their agreement was simple: Royce would build the best motor car in the world and Rolls would sell them, and thus on that fateful day the legend of Rolls-Royce was born. Their first creation, the Rolls-Royce 10 horsepower, debuted at the Paris Salon in 1904, but it was the Silver Ghost in 1907 that cemented their reputation. It was called the best car in the world after completing a 14,371-mile reliability run with virtually no faults. That phrase wasn't just marketing, it was a fact. For over a century, through world wars, economic crises, and changing ownership, that mantra never wavered. They built cars for royalty, rock stars, and industrial titans. Every Rolls-Royce was and still is a bespoke masterpiece, a carriage for the modern age. So imagine the shockwaves in 2015 when this bastion of tradition, this manufacturer of Loslun limousines and coupes, announced Project Cullinan, an SUV, a high-riding all-terrain vehicle. Purists were horrified, but Rolls-Royce saw the future. They saw a new generation of clients who wanted the best of everything, and that included the freedom to go absolutely anywhere. A Rolls-Royce name is never chosen lightly. Phantom, Ghost, Wraith, they all evoke an ethereal, silent presence. The Cullinan diamond was the largest gem-quality rough diamond ever discovered, found in South Africa in 1905. It was a staggering 3/106 carats. It was presented to King Edward VII and eventually cut into 9 major stones and 96 smaller brilliants. The two largest stones, Cullinan 1 and 2, are part of the British crown jewels. They are priceless, flawless, and represent the absolute pinnacle of human achievement in gem-cutting. Rolls-Royce chose this name because their SUV is the automotive equivalent, the largest, most valuable, and most meticulously crafted object of its kind. It is the diamond of the automotive world. So why Cullinan? You cannot simply put a Rolls-Royce body on a truck frame. The very idea is blasphemy for the Cullinan, and indeed all modern Rolls-Royces. They started from the ground up with an entirely new proprietary platform, the architecture of luxury. This is a space frame constructed from extruded aluminum sections. It's incredibly rigid and incredibly light. This rigidity is the secret sauce. It's why the Cullinan feels like a vault on wheels. No squeaks, no rattles, no matter how brutal the road. It's also why the doors close with that famous bank vault thunk. This architecture was designed to be scalable from the beginning. It underpins the Phantom, the Ghost, and the Cullinan. It's the perfect foundation for perfection. And here beats the heart of the monster. This is not a mere engine, it is a 6.75-liter twin-turbocharged V12, a configuration synonymous with effortless power. Those numbers: 563 horsepower and a earth-moving 627 pound-feet of torque tell only half the story. The key word here is effortless. There is no strain, no screaming. The power is delivered like a deep, endless wave. You press the accelerator and the world silently melts away behind you. It's mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission that is smarter than you are. It uses GPS data to see the road ahead. If it sees a corner, it pre-selects the perfect gear. If it sees a hill, it holds a gear for longer. It's not just driving, it's anticipating. Power is nothing without control, and the Cullinan's suspension system is nothing short of black magic. It's called the planar suspension system. It has a double wishbone front axle and a 5-link rear axle. But the magic is in this animation highlights a specific component. This is the upper wishbone damper. It's a world first. It acts as a buffer isolating the passenger cabin from high-frequency small bumps, like the tiny cracks in a city street, before they can even reach the main shock absorbers. Then, there's the flag bearer system. Cameras scan the road ahead and proactively adjust the suspension to prepare for upcoming bumps. It's like having a team of roadies smoothing the path just before you drive over it. And yes, it has all-wheel drive and all-wheel steering. The AWD provides unshakable grip, while the rear-wheel steering gives this large SUV the turning circle of a much smaller car, making it surprisingly nimble in a city. The face, the unmistakable Parthenon grille, hand-polished stainless steel. It's not just a radiator grille, it's a statement of dominance and elegance. And standing sentry atop it, her the spirit of ecstasy, Eleanor Thornton, a figurine with a tragic and romantic history in the Cullinan. She is retractable at the touch of a button. She slips gracefully into the grille, protected from prying eyes, and hands a modern solution for a timeless icon. The Cullinan's design is a masterpiece of yacht architecture. It has a strong upright front, a long straight shoulder line, and a falling roofline they call the line of grace. It's imposing, yes, but also elegant. And then there are the coach doors. They open rear hinged, not just for drama but for function. It creates a massive unimpeded opening. You don't climb into a Rolls-Royce, you step in, standing upright with perfect dignity. And my favorite party trick, the recreation module with a push of a button. 2 leather-clad seats and a table deploy from the boot floor, turning the rear of the Cullinan into the best seats in the house for a picnic, a polo match, or a fireworks display. Over 100 kilograms of sound-deadening material is used. Double-glazed windows. The tires are even lined with foam to absorb road noise. The result is the quietest cabin in any SUV ever. You are surrounded by the finest materials on earth. Bridge of wear leather, so soft it feels like butter. Open pore wood veneers, book-matched so the grain is perfectly symmetrical across the dashboard. Brushed steel, cold to the touch. And this points to dashboard is a one-button umbrella embedded in the door, because even the rain is not allowed to inconvenience a Rolls-Royce passenger. And above you, the optional starlight headliner, not just a few lights, over 1,500 fiber optic stars hand-woven into the leather roof lining. You can even option it into the door cards. It's a personal galaxy. This is where Rolls-Royce transcends being a car and becomes personal art. Their bespoke program is limitless. Want a picnic hamper made to fit perfectly? Done. Want the exterior paint to match your favorite lipstick? They'll do it. Want your family crest embroidered on the headrests? Consider it done. No two Cullinans are ever truly alike. For 2025, the Cullinan receives a subtle but significant update, a new illuminated Parthenon grille with light piping that makes it glow with a soft, majestic light at night, revised LED headlight and taillight signatures inside, a new fully digital instrument cluster, and an updated Spirit of Ecstasy controller on the center console. So what is the Rolls-Royce Cullinan? It is the ultimate answer to a question no one dared to ask. What if I could have it all? It is the uncompromising luxury of a phantom. With the absolute capability to conquer the ends of the earth, it is a testament to its founder's motto: take the best that exists and make it better. It is the diamond, it is the king, it is quite simply the best. What would you do if money was no object and this was your daily driver? Let me know in the comments below. Smash that like button if you believe this is the ultimate SUV, and subscribe for more luxury content. Until next time.